For the first time in ages, I wake up and don't hate it. I guess I found some peace. Through the day to the evening, without shouting and screaming, something new to me. Alone without being lonely, getting back to the old me.
Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Also, if you are new, welcome. So this is 2 days full of like literally everywhere in the house getting cleaned or decluttered, organized, like something's going on all over the house. So if you guys are looking for some motivation, you definitely clicked on the right video. However, I have to say, if you are anything like me, I have been feeling in such a rut. Like, my life can feel so monotonous, and I know a lot of you guys get that as a stay-at-home mom / work-from-home mom. Like, it's the same routine every single day, and I love it because I love routine. It makes my life so much easier being in routine, but it can get to be very monotonous. So if you guys are feeling that way, no, you're not alone. Hopefully this motivates you to get these tasks done. The daily stuff of laundry and kitchen getting cleaned and just getting everything done, but at the same time feeling like you're doing the same thing over and over again. Just know I am right there with you. So let's get this to-do list done together. So obviously I started off into the boys' room. I just really wanted to strip their beds, get them cleaned. I like doing this when they're at school. That way when they get home, it's just all done. But I am super excited because I just got the Eureka Power or Rapid Wash. So my wet dry vac I currently have is already a Eureka. This is just the newer version, and I really wanted to test it out. It's got some cool new features. I don't have any exact opinions on it yet. This is like brand new to me. But one of the things that really caught my eye is it had a drying section. So if you guys have a wet dry vac, you know one of the things is if you don't like clean it and make sure it dries thoroughly, it can get kind of stinky. So I was excited about some of the extra features on here. So I knew right away I wanted to get this unpacked, put together, and start charging. Luckily, it was super easy to put together, so I did that right away in the morning. I also wanted to take a quick second and introduce myself. I often forget, like, you might be brand new to my channel and have no idea who I am. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Cambriea. I am a mom of 3. My oldest son is Xander. He is 11, turning 12 this year. And then we have Bjorn, who is 8, turning 9 this year. And then Freya is our youngest, who is 3, turning 4. And I am also actually, as of today, you watching this video, 20 weeks pregnant. So woohoo, we hit the halfway mark. And then I've been married to my husband, Bobby, for going on 14 years this July. And we have a crazy busy house. This little terror in the corner is Minnie. She's a mutt. She is a mix of a bunch of small breed dogs all in one. She is a love of like everything. All she wants to do is lick and cuddle and attack you. If it's one of those 3 things, she is happy. You will also see we have a St. Bernard. He's often sleeping, so you don't see him as often in my videos because either he is in the laundry room sleeping, the sunroom sleeping, or our bedroom sleeping. that's pretty much all he does. But we do also have a St. Bernard named Bailey, who is the sweetest thing in the world. But yes, he likes to sleep a lot. So I know I often get questions even by followers like, oh, why haven't we seen the big dog in a while? And it's just because he's lazy. That's it. Minnie follows me like a shadow, where Bailey is like, yeah, I don't care. I'm going to go lay down and fall asleep.
Pretend that everything's the same. Just a little play pretend. But baby, we're changing. We can't really help it. We might just enjoy it now. We said forever. Forever means nothing if we don't give it all we got.
So it's crazy to think, at least here, we are down to our final 4 days of school. I know the boys are super excited. I am super excited. I love summer vacation. Like, I love having the kids home. It's one of my favorite things is like either holidays or summer vacation. The only thing that kind of gets me is knowing I have to figure out a brand new routine. You get so used to like kids being in school that when they get out of school, as much as I love having my kids home, I know it's going to take a week or 2 of really figuring out this new routine. But yeah, we have 4 more days. It's crazy, crazy to think that there is only 4 days left. I have to say the kitchen is definitely one of those chores that feel the most monotonous, because this isn't a once a day cleaning. Like, even when I'm filming and showing you guys a, let's say, daily cleaning routine, I only show you guys me cleaning the kitchen once, because I feel like it'd be obnoxious if you saw me clean the kitchen 3 times, because that's more realistic of what it is constantly cleaning the kitchen. Someone's always eating something. There's always counters to be washed, and just constantly going around. Oh, also, if you have a glass top stove and you ever have like burnt on marks, easy off, just spray it on, let it sit for like 10 minutes and wipe it off, and it's perfect. Easiest way to clean your glass stove. Sometimes I'll go in there with a cream cleanser and stuff, but I know if I have like really toughed on areas, I just grab the easy off. I do like using less chemicals, I do, but there are just certain cleaning tasks and cleaning products that work so much better. However, do yourself a favor and do not mix bleach and vinegar. Yes, Mom, that was at you. My mom, she was talking today. She was annoyed because her dog, she let outside, and when she let her inside, she had an accident right away. Like, came inside, peed on the rugs, and my mom had just cleaned the rugs. She was so mad, and she's saying and my mom has asthma and arthritis and a couple other things. So cleaning the rugs and certain projects are a lot of work to her. So she's saying, she's like, my back hurts from cleaning the rug, and then on top of that, obviously, my breathing is always a little off from using the bleach and vinegar. And right away I paused. I'm like, Mom, please tell me you did not use bleach and vinegar to clean your rugs. Now, my mom knows better. She taught me not to use bleach and vinegar, and it was just totally a slip of the mind situation where she did it. So yeah, if you did not know, do not ever mix bleach and vinegar. It'll make a toxic gas. So her saying she was having a headache and all these things after cleaning her rugs, and I'm like, yep, and you should go open all your windows in your house right now, because that was a no-no, Mom. Big no-no. So yeah, I'm just giving her a little bit of hassle about her little cleaning snafu the other day. Another area though I knew that really needed to get cleaned was by my garbages. This is like embarrassing for me to show, but it gets so bad so easy. Like the kids are constantly going in here missing the garbage. I asked them to clean it up. Like this I think this is probably more normal than most people will admit. If not, just let me know in the comments below. But like this had gotten so bad, so I just wanted to go in, quickly vacuum out all the crumbs that had fallen all over the place. But then I wanted to clean everything. So I was using my pine sol mix, gave it all a really good wipe down, and then I also wanted to wipe down the garbages really well. They weren't too bad, but I feel like if you do it regularly, it's so much easier to keep up with it. Also, don't mind any background noise. I am actually doing this voiceover the night before you guys are seeing this video. So it is Monday, it is Memorial Day, and people just started shooting off fireworks, which kind of ironic for Memorial Day to be shooting off fireworks. But yes, I promise you are not hearing gunshots in the background. It is just fireworks from the neighbors. I love sitting outside when I do these voiceovers. One, let's be real, 3 dogs, my husband, everything going on. My house is loud, so it's just a lot more relaxing to sit outside by the pool and do these voiceovers. But yeah, no gunshots in the background, I promise. And then here we are back in the laundry room. This was pretty much me all day. Another monotonous thing is laundry, because let's be real, it never ends. Like even on days where I'm like, I'm gonna get all the laundry done in the house, it doesn't matter. You never get it all done. But on this day, I was determined at least not to forget the laundry in the washer and dryer, because I am pretty good at that. Off into the kids' bathroom. I don't come in this bathroom regularly. This is normally something that they maintain, but every once in a while, just like their bedrooms, I don't go in their bedrooms regularly. That's a part of their chores. But every once in a while, I do like to come in and give it a good, thorough cleaning. And one of those areas I really wanted to tackle was their shower today. So I wanted to give everything a really, really good scrub down. I actually did not notice how dirty this little niche area that holds their soap and shampoo had gotten. So I'm glad I came in here and scrubbed that, because that had gotten really grimy. All right, here's my little trick for cleaning bathtubs or showers. If you have any hard water, soap scum, anything built up that you're like having a hard time scrubbing down, is toilet bowl cleaner. It works amazing. It takes away a lot of the scrubbing you have to do. Obviously, I love my power scrubber. This thing saves my back. It saves my arms. It saves everything. Plus, I'm short. You guys know that. I am not very tall. I'm about 5'2", 5'3", depending on what doctor is checking my height that day. So this just makes my life so much easier.
The last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes, while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and I'm too afraid to let it go. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could.
So I'm curious, let me know in the comments below, what daily task feels the most monotonous to you? Like, you feel like it's just your life at this point. Let me know. I'm sure of all of us out here, we're going to relate so much. I feel like as stay-at-home moms, or like I said, work-from-home moms, another thing is you can feel very lonely and secluded. Like, you know there's other women out there doing what you're doing, but it still feels very, very lonely. And I think we do a lot of that to ourselves. Like, I see online all the times, like, we say women supporting women, but then it just feels very judgmental. Either your house is too clean, your house is too dirty, fed is best, no breastfed, no bottle, like, we always say women supporting women, but then often I constantly see these contradictions. And I know personally, I'm not speaking for everyone, but personally, I get so anxious when it comes to like meeting another mom friend because of those types of things. Just like not knowing, like, are we going to mesh? Is this going to be a mom that like I seem cringy to her or whatever? Because also, like, I know I am now considered an older mom with being in my 30s, which, man, that seems weird to say. I still feel like a young mother here. I started having kids in my young 20s, and now I'm having my fourth in my 30s, and I'm considered an older mom. Just seems crazy. But with that, like, a lot of things have changed from even when I first had Xander. And it can be very, like, overwhelming. And I think that, like, adds to the loneliness of being a stay-at-home mom, is that slight anxiety of actually making mom friends. I don't know. It might just be me, but I feel like there's probably a lot of you guys out there that can relate to what I'm saying. If what I'm saying is making sense. I swear, sometimes I talk and I feel like I am probably like just rambling and you guys are like, Cambria, you are not making sense right now. So if that's the case, well, I guess that's the case, but that's okay. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying.
I always run and hit the wall. I'd rather jump and risk the fall. I see no limits in the sky, no little by little here. No, got stuck.
And now whenever you see this glass bottle, just assume it is my Pine Sol multi-purpose spray. I use this all over the house. Love this stuff. I love the way it smells. I love the way it cleans. And I always say I think it's really important to have a really good multi-purpose cleaner. Obviously, it's good to have like cleaners that work for other things, but I like to have just one really good multi-purpose cleaner that I can go around and pretty much clean everything with it.
Give my all, 'cause I don't care if people will stop and stare.
I will say though, this bathroom, the toilet area is always my least favorite chore. One, it's really hard to get around, and two, children. I feel like I can say kids or children and you're gonna get it. Like that right there should explain everything about why I am not a huge fan of cleaning the toilet in this room. But obviously it is very, very necessary for it to get done. I am teaching the kids how to do it themselves. I feel like that is very important. I do not want, especially my boys growing up and being like, oh, I don't know how to clean. Yeah, no, we are not doing that to their future significant others. They are learning all the right things, but they are still learning. They are still young. So that is why I still go in and give everything a good cleaning. Just now doing a quick vacuum on this. Make sure that the rug is nice and clean. Move the door because that is always where those little hair bunnies like to hide. And then quickly into Grandma's room. She keeps the litter box in her room. We had it in the sunroom, but her cats weren't using it. They're still kind of cautious about coming out of the room. So during the day, they would like hold it all day. And it was just becoming an issue. So grandma moved it back into her room. That way she didn't have accidents in her room that they had their litter box. But with that, I like to go in there and vacuum for her because the litter gets everywhere, which I am not a cat person, so I didn't know this was a thing until very recently. So definitely a learning experience when it comes to that. But now just quickly going around, giving everything a really good dusting, a really good wipe down. Once again, get yourself a really good multi-purpose cleaner because then it makes it easy to jump from one area to the next.
Oh, we were young, so tonight, looked at the world through rose-colored glasses. You had your goals, then you met me. Did you let those dreams pass you by? I would never blame you if you left. No, I won't be the one to hold you back. 'Cause you can
So I know I asked over here, it might have been on the Family Vlog channel community tab. I don't think I asked on this community tab, but I asked over there and on Instagram if you guys had questions for a Q&A for our Family Vlog channel, which is Cambriea and Bobby. So I am still planning on doing that Q&A. I'm just not quite sure when it is going to be coming out. I'm giving Bobby his space right now. If you follow us over there, you understand I don't need to go into detail, nor do I really want to. We've been talking about this subject a lot, and it's exhausting. Like, honestly, it's been very exhausting. If you're curious, go over to Cambriea and Bobby. Updates on everything that's been going on is over there. So, but that Q&A, I do plan on doing it. I'm just not quite sure when that's going to be coming out on our Family Vlog channel. Like I said, giving Bobby time and space to wait till he's comfortable with answering some of the questions and just like being up for filming again. He's just kind of at a point where he needs a full reset. Just a break, a reset, and I get it and respect it. So figure I'd give you guys a heads up because I know some people are going to be like, yo, you asked us to give you questions, but then you haven't put out a video answering said questions. So I just wanted to like fill you in that I do want to do it and it will happen. But yeah, that's why it's taking possibly a little bit longer. I don't know. It still may go up in the next week. I'm just not 100% sure. Also, another thing to really keep in mind, because often people are like, oh, how do you get so much energy to get so much done, is remember this does not all happen at once. Here you can see Bjorn is home from school. I definitely don't do this all at once. There's just no way. I would get so exhausted. I do try and get most of my stuff done earlier in the day because I feel like around that 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm just exhausted. I swear every day when dinner comes around, more and more I'm like, can we just do leftovers or frozen pizza? Because I'm just so done, so exhausted. But I definitely break it up. Actually, pool has been happening a lot lately. So in between, we're often doing that. Freya is a little fish. She loves being in the pool. And I have to say, at this point in my pregnancy, the pool feels so good. Like, when you hear those girls mention how good a belly band feels because it just takes that weight off of you, yeah, that has been the swimming pool for me. So it has been very nice. All that to be said is this does not all get done at once. I do not have the willpower or motivation to just keep going nonstop throughout the day. That is for sure. Definitely get some naps in, some hanging out by the pool, and then just the typical like running around, taking the kids to and from school and things like that.
obvious we are that perfect match. Ain't no
Another thing to keep in mind is all of these tasks don't get done every single day. Like, it varies from day to day. I just like to point that out because obviously, like, I want you guys to get motivated to get up and get going, because sometimes the hardest part is just getting that motivation to start. But I also know sometimes it can have the opposite effect. If you look at something, you're like, wow, I could never get that much done or be that like energetic or whatever. And this is my reminder to you that this is social media. This is a filmed and edited video. Now, you guys know me. I like to be as real as possible. Like, I am not getting up like, I'm going to film a video today, so I'm going to do my hair and makeup. Like, that is not me. I am going to keep it real with you guys. If I am cleaning my house, my hair is up in a ponytail, and I may have some tinted moisturizer on, but that is about it. And that's purely because when I do my skincare routine, I often put on my tinted moisturizer because it has SPF in it. But still, it is still a filmed and edited video. So I never want you to compare yourself to anyone here on the internet, but especially me. Like, I want to be fully transparent with you guys and make sure, like, you guys know, even if you get a little bit done today, that is great. Like, some days I get more done than others. Some days I get nothing done. Like, it really, really just depends on the day. And you always kind of have to think of social media as like highlight reels. You often just see the highlighted version of someone's life, which is good. It's motivating. That's what we want. But I also, like I said, I want to be totally honest with you guys and transparent with you guys so that this does motivate you in a positive way and not a negative way. But I was so excited to use this new Eureka. I know that seems silly, but you guys know, like, I don't always love to clean. I love having a clean house. But one of the ways I can make cleaning more enjoyable is with fun new cleaning toys. So I was really, really excited to try this out for the first time. Obviously, have to put on the mop socks. Love my mop socks. And the other thing I really liked about this, so as I was using it, the clean water tank was much larger, I feel like, than in the other one that I have. Now, I'm still keeping the other one for now because I like to compare, go back and forth. But so far, I am really, really liking this. I also often get questions about what I do when I get new cleaning products, because obviously with this being my job, I often get new ones to try out for you guys and things like that. And usually what I do is donate. I usually will ask family first, and then after family, it'll go to a donation place.
But they'll be missing the cut. I think she knows that. She drives them crazy when she's looking like that. The way she's moving makes her want it so bad. Gets the attention that we wish that we had. It's almost cruel, 'cause I want her to. Oh yeah, I'm running in circles just to make her react. My heart is racing, yeah, I want her so bad.
I always giggle as I watch this back, though, how often Minnie just like pops into frame while I am getting stuff done. So another question I often get about the wet dry vacs is adding soap to them. So I have experimented with this, and what I have learned is it is best to use what comes from the manufacturer. And from what I've noticed, a lot of the different brands do have specific cleaners for their stuff. I think they really listen to people like, hey, water is great and all, but sometimes I want a little extra something. But when I have tried in the past adding my own cleaners, definitely make sure it's not something that gets overly sudsy. That can definitely cause issues. So if I don't have anything on hand from the manufacturer, I will just use the tiniest amount. But usually what I love to do the most is add just a couple drops of essential oils to the filter. It just makes the whole house smell amazing while you are doing this. And you can do this with your wet dry vac, your regular vacuums, anything that has a filter. Adding just a couple drops of essential oils, I always really enjoy doing. And yes, I also had the robot vacuum going in the background. As you could tell, I was getting a lot done this day, and when I can take advantage of technology, I am going to do that. So as I was getting the hard floors cleaned, it was going around and vacuuming the carpets.
Heartbeat stops, but we fall, we rain, we rise again. The fall, the pain, we try so hard to feel sane. It's all in our brains, always keeping us restless with the lights, keeping us restless with the lights. Always keeping us restless.
And then I know I sometimes forget, and you guys always get on me, but here is the dirty water dump. Absolutely filthy. Oh, it always surprises me how dirty the floors are. You guys know me. I keep up with my floors. But this is life. It gets dirty. So you are not alone. If you have kids and animals and stuff, you get it. And I am right there with you. As you can tell by the outfit change, it is a new day. So we are going around and now doing Freya's bedroom. I cannot get all the bedding done in one day of the entire house. It just is not going to happen. So I break it up. Freya really wanted to help, so I was trying to teach her how to get the sheets off her bed. She was very, very determined to do it herself. I'm sure you can imagine her in the background telling me, no, mommy, let me do it, because that's exactly what was happening. And then just doing a quick little tidy, because I did want to send the robot vacuum in here as well to vacuum.
Words can't describe just how much I miss you whenever you're gone. I want you here beside me for eternity, shining your light like a sun. I try for you, baby, to take the higher road, to be someone you're proud of, but
Freya is definitely, though, my best little cleaning sidekick. She actually cleans really, really well for being as young as she is. Regularly, I can just tell her, be like, hey, can you go in your room and tidy it up and clean it up? And she goes in there and she does it, and she does a really good job. But she also, she enjoys it. Like, when she gets done, she's always like, Mom, I'm all done. Do you want to come see? And of course, because you want to encourage this behavior, I always get super excited. I'm like, yep, let me come look. I'm real excited when I see how good she does. We high five, all the things. So if you're ever wondering how to get your kids excited to clean, one, I feel like when they're little, it's a lot easier. They just do what mommy's doing. They see you doing it, so they want to do it. But then when they do it on their own, really, really getting overly excited, above and beyond, it's just a really good way to encourage them in the future.
I don't know what is right or wrong. Ooh, I always like me better when I'm around you. Ain't no place I'd rather be. You got this energy that always surrounds you. It's everything I'll ever need. The devil on my shoulder.
I definitely think Bobby in my bedroom, though, is always the dirtiest when it comes to dust and stuff like that. So I obviously wanted to strip the bed. I am doing a full bed cleaning on this day. I don't fully strip my bed except for maybe twice a month. Once to twice a month. And that is comforter and everything. I will wash my sheets weekly, sometimes twice a week, depending on the week. You never know. But like a full on doing the comforters, doing the extra decorative pillowcases, all of that, I only do that about once or twice a month. Once a month is probably more realistic when it comes down to it. But I do love giving it this really good cleaning. This is a big task because when I strip my bed, this is at least 3 loads of laundry just doing my bedding alone.
My shoulders almost gone. Ooh, I always like me better when I'm around you, oh yeah.
Also, full transparency here, I might have been rage cleaning on this day also. That sounds horrible, but I'm sure you guys get it sometimes. So it was just one of those days. I was super emotional, like about everything. Anything and everything was making me cry. I had to apologize to everyone in the house for just being in a bad mood. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted in my stories the new song from Jelly Roll, and like I was just totally in my feels between life and pregnancy. I was just having one of those days. Luckily, my family is very understanding. So I'm someone like, I know when my emotions are more extreme than they should be, when it's a hormonal situation. So I usually tell people like, hey, just so you know, I am like not in the right headspace. I am emotionally a wreck today. Like, I'm just not doing great. So cut me some slack. Maybe don't fight with your siblings today. Bobby knows if I'm avoiding him, it's just a trying to avoid bursting into tears situation. Not that I'm like angry with him. But yeah, today was definitely a rage cleaning day. So I was just going around. This was my way of like letting off steam. Plus, like, I am the type of person where if I am in this situation, the best thing for me is to stay busy. If I sit and dwell, not good. So I just try and go and do and get as much done as possible, because if my brain is thinking about cleaning, it's not thinking about being overly dramatic, emotional, all the things. So if you remember, these were actually the 2 baskets that were sitting in the laundry room the day prior, and they actually got cleaned the day prior to that. So you are also not alone if you have clean clothes sitting in your baskets for 3 days that you haven't put away. Yeah, I am known for doing that also. But with me trying to get everything done, I was like, okay, we got to like get through these baskets. I can't just have baskets of clean clothes sitting around. Honestly, that is one reason why I have 4 laundry baskets. Like, it's not really an organization thing, because realistically, I only ever use 2 baskets at a time because you can only do so much laundry at one time. It is more of a procrastination thing. That is the honest truth. There are some days I just procrastinate more than others. Also, Freya was so funny at this time. She really likes her alone time. Like, there are days that she will just go in her room, she shuts her door, and she just wants to be left alone. And I respect that because she's not misbehaving. She's usually playing with her dolls, her Barbies, whatever, just relaxing. But if she is in that mood and you walk in, she like right away will be like, no, get out. And that was definitely her on this day. So I was like, no, I'm just putting something away. and then I will get out and let you have your alone time.
Running late, there's no time to wait. Run, 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 run. Basement vibes, inner fight. I can't hide, trust a glass beat. Basement vibes, inner fight. I can't hide, trust a glass beat. It's me.
And then it was into the master bathroom. So I actually, a couple days prior, I was feeling so sick. I don't know what it was. I didn't eat dinner. Like, I was just not feeling good at all. Ended up getting sick after sitting outside trying to relax. I still just wasn't feeling well. So I went in the bathroom to get sick and ended up laying on the rug just because I just wasn't feeling well. And I looked under our vanity and there was so much dog hair and dust and everything that is what really led to this day being like, okay, I had to put this on my to-do list because it was gross. So I wanted to make sure to get the vacuum under here. This is the Shark Duo cordless. People always ask me about this vacuum. And this right here is the reason I love it. It bends in the middle and allows you to really, really get under these really small areas like this. Love this vacuum so much. And then the next best thing would have been if I had like a little wet Swiffer, but I don't have one of those. So I just sprayed some cleaning product under here and reached as far as I could. And you can see there's still a clump of hair that the vacuum missed. So I grabbed that out and got it as clean as I could. It's not going to be perfect. I obviously can't move the vanity like I would a dresser or a piece of furniture. So we just did the best we could to get it as clean as possible. And then coming in with the Eureka again to clean the bathroom and bedroom floors that were obviously in need of a good cleaning as well. So obviously one of the reasons our bedroom gets as dirty as it does is both dogs sleep in the room with us. Bailey sleeps on the floor. He does not sleep in our bed, but he's also 175 pounds, so that just wouldn't work that well. Minnie does sleep in bed with us. She actually is so clingy. If I am laying on my side, which obviously is all the time right now with being pregnant, she curls up into the palm of my back. And it makes it very difficult at night when I need to roll over when I have a tiny little dog right there. I will say, though, she's still very aware and moves around. But all that being said is our room obviously is one of the areas that get more dirty between the dogs sleeping in here, but also having that door to the pool area. That is the door that the dogs use to come in and out of all the time. I had to stop here real quick though because it was telling me my dirty water tank was full. So once again, I remembered showing you guys the dirty water dump. And yes, I know it is filthy, but real life here. I'm not going to pre-clean for you guys. This is just what it is with keeping a house clean when you have a large family. Well, for all you amazing people that made it this far in today's video, drop me a thumbs up emoji. I want to see who made it all the way to the end. I know this video is a bit longer than normal. I guess that's what happens when you go into a rage cleaning for a couple days. But also, if you are new here, I would love if you would subscribe, but we will see you next time. Bye.
On the gift